Bring it, baby.
Right, it's time to bring it. Season 18
Yeah.
is just around the corner, and that's our theme maybe for the rest of time. But Katlyn Hamm, April Alvarez. Katlyn is the higher seed, and she takes that first bag right where we expected.
Yes, and these two girls had a battle in the women's championship bracket, and April came out ahead. And Katlyn Hamm was down 18-3 to Maggie Geiger and won 21-18 in the elimination bracket.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Yes.
can't ever count her out, that's for sure.
And she starts 4 bags right down the center
There she goes.
to April's 3 to pick up 2.
All right, so stepping up, I mean, we talk about this a number of times with different players, you know, their kryptonite, their nemesis. I mean, this has been a tournament full of people that popped up out of nowhere and took some people out, and everybody kept looking at Cornhole going, wait a minute, are you trying to tell me that so-and-so did this or this person had to win their way? I mean, Josh Glover had to come out of Tier 2 to get back into the main bracket. So who, as you were playing through, and I know you're new to the game and still getting into it, but who is that for you when you see somebody come and you're like, uh-oh, you know, is there anybody like that?
It's just the jersey. For me, it's just the jersey.
Really?
Because being so new, this person has some games underneath them.
Sure.
And you know that they've got the experience. So that's basically it for me. Still learning the names.
Yeah.
But the jerseys can definitely get in your head very quickly.
Very intimidating. When I first started playing, you walk in and see these guys, and they've got these corny 40 jerseys and these pro jerseys. You look up, oh, crap, I'm not in their league.
Well, I'll tell you what.
It does it. It really does.
If you're walking up on somebody that's got an established jersey like that, I want to be walking up in your jersey that says Dark Horse. Yeah. Absolutely. Because I'd be like, if I was like a known player, I'd be like, wait a minute, who's that?
Yeah.
That's some nads right there calling yourself the Dark Horse. I love it.
Never underestimate.
That's
right.
right.
That's the way you got to look at it when you step up to a board. Never
good stuff.
underestimate anyone.
And now I'll tell you what. April Alvarez is showing a little bit of nerves already. She's got one off, and Katlyn Hamm's already had one game on center court and won the co-ed championship. She's trying to get 2 for the weekend.
Yep. Her partner, Josh Glover, by the way, was the one that, and you don't hear this, that's a 7 spot, but you don't hear this because of stupid music law, so you don't get to see their intros when they come out. But she came out to the song April did, This Girl Is on Fire, and then Kaitlyn comes out, and you're thinking it's going to be Morgan Wallen, and it's Motorhead, the game.
I loved it. Absolutely loved it.
What they did for Triple H in the WWE, and I went over there, and I said, LaBelle, did you pick that for her? He goes, nope, Glover did. So,
imagine that.
Her partner, Josh Glover, taking Motorhead. It is time to play the game, and she's come out firing hot. 11-0.
Look at that bag.
Just amazing.
She's up 11-0 already.
Kaitlyn's parents weren't here for this week.
Yo, they're here.
And they got in today when she made it to the co-ed finals and then the women's finals.
That's great.
So
Wow.
that was a great shot.
What a shot.
And that's 6 more, and all of a sudden 4 rounds at 17-0.
She tried to answer, and she just took it off the back. She's shaking it off. This game may not be long enough for her to get rid of her nerves.
I think April needs to calm her nerves.
Unbelievable.
Maybe she ought to get Fergie over there to teach the art of the timeout.
Yeah, really.
He maximized every split second of his.
I tell you what, and to me, it's nothing but nerves. With April's, because this girl was on fire for a whole
She throws
tournament.
a great bag.
Yeah.
She throws a great bag. She just needs to slow down and focus. And
and also there's 2 more.
Boy, she is.
And this could be the game.
that one went off the back.
5 rounds, Katlyn Hamm is going to win 21-0.
And she does it. She walks away with game 1 that quickly, that simply. And I'll tell you what, 21-0. You know how many times you want to talk about unicorns and mermaids, what you see on center court, 21-0, 5 rounds. And now we go to game 2 in a best 2 of 3.
Wow.
Now, and now April has the opportunity to throw that first bag in the alternating.
After watching April play,
First bag,
I would never expect that. And she's still struggling to find the middle of the board.
But you know where you did not see April play, and you have seen Kaitlyn play?
That's right.
Right here on this court.
And 2 out of play already. And look at Kaitlyn. She is just throwing bags, man.
There's a nice one there to minimize a little bit of the damage. But, you know, when you're going to have the whole middle available to you the whole time.
There, April found the middle.
And you're somebody that can play the way she does. Oh, she did her. took a couple points, but she did her a favor there, but just not laying another psychological four-bagger on her.
You definitely don't see on center court a game be over in 5 rounds.
No. Well,
I mean,
Ryan,
that's-
Ryan Alvarez says, April's got the jitters. Stay tuned. We
Yeah.
don't. Hey, trust me,
Yeah.
brother.
We
don't
know,
count
we know.
anybody out. We have seen unbelievable shots made and games played on this center court over the course of season 17, and we don't expect it to be any different tonight as we wrap things up. The Hurt Boys play after we take a break. We are going to be streaming the awards ceremony through Whole Nation, and so you can be along for that. Please do tune in for that. We've got some really cool stuff coming up, and after that, it'll be doubles. It's going to be Gavin Kirk and Gary Bearpaw up against Caleb Hurt and Isaac Hurt. There's going to be another 5 spot on top of the 2, so 7-0. Kaitlyn Hamm making quick work of this
28 in a row
of this match.
And April still has yet to scratch a point out of this. And I am just shocked. I am shocked that this is happening.
Well, her first 2 bags went in. I thought maybe she was finding a rhythm there, and Kaitlyn's got one off to the side.
April came out with Motor City Cornhole, dancing a little bit. She had a little pep in her step. I think right now she feels like there's 1,000 pounds on her shoulders trying to swing
that hole is
arm.
getting smaller when it gets that way.
Yep. Somebody suggested that she take a timeout and get a shot at the bar.
And she had a chance to pick up 3 here.
Well, there is something to be said for who's been here and who's first time in it. But you know what? She'll take that point. The snowman's on the board against the goose egg, and hopefully she can I'd love to see her just get a couple of points here just to let her exhale, because I feel like she's held her breath since she came out in the intro.
Yeah, Justin Duke says you can tell who's been here and who's first time.
Yep,
but
ruthless
even
bags. That answers your question there, bud. As far as what bags April's throwing.
Even talking to Kaitlyn this afternoon, she said she was a bundle of nerves, and as many times as she's been here, it still has to get in your head.
Let me tell you something.
And
She
she's
might
seasoned.
shoot that bag. Not now that April's put it up against it.
And I don't know enough about April's game, but you saw her out there playing in the main arena. Would it benefit her to slow down?
There we go. She finally broke the ice. Let's see if that gets her started. Because let me tell you something. She was putting bags in the hole out there when I watched. I watched about 2 or 3 games.
But is this the pace that she played? I feel like she's playing at
pretty
Kaitlyn's
quick,
pace. I wonder if maybe she steps back and slows down just a little bit, if that helps her.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to play her, so I haven't been able to see how she plays. But sometimes taking that step back when you're that far off from,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm with somebody else. Maybe take a time out and do go get a shot.
You know what? If you're on center court, somebody should bring it to you.
Yeah, heck yeah, one of your buddies. Hey, I know you're playing bad. Take this.
Well, somebody from the King's Court helped him.
She found her
There we
rhythm
go.
there.
There we go.
Found her rhythm there.
Well, all right. There we go. Good stuff.
You finally get the 4-bagger that you need, and guess what? It's just a wash.
Yep.
The awards and everything will be, I believe, streamed on Whole Nation, so stay tuned for that. We'll run that through the Facebook page. And we've got some really cool wrap-up videos that are being put together for the entire event, and we hope that you'll be able to, if you were here, maybe you'll find yourself, and if you weren't here, maybe you'll find we know you'll find some friends and family in there. So we'll look forward to having those out there for you.
Absolutely. Man, those are really cool videos,
Our
too.
man, Zach has done a fantastic job of putting together video and Latham with some still shots that just completely capture the magnitude of what this event means to everyone, not just the magnitude of the event itself.
Yeah, it's been fun watching the
12
video
in a row.
screen back there.
Yeah, 12 in a row and hasn't been able to score a point. How about that?
Yeah.
Well, off those 12, that's right. She did put up 2 with that first 4-bagger, but 12 in a row and she sits on 2. That is a little bit demoralizing, but you know what? There's also something to that flow. You just, if she can keep it going, who knows?
If Kaitlyn Hamm is nervous, she sure is not showing it, I'm telling you. And I see her a lot.
I think April's lost those jitters. That first game.
Oh, yeah.
She came out, definitely was nervous.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I couldn't imagine.
I think this might break the streak. Oh, wrong.
4 rounds in a row for
right.
April Alvarez,
How
and
about
there's
that?
2 more. Yeah, Kaitlyn's parents sit in front row.
Russell Tabor's better half throwing the shout out to you. She thought that was your voice,
Hey,
she said.
Cherish.
Yeah, Cherish wanted me to holler when awards come on. Check the page. You'll find the link.
Right after this,
Yeah.
we're going to take a little break. We'll fire up with the awards and the thank yous, and then we'll get to the business of doubles.
Yeah.
And then crowning a king of cornhole for season
Absolutely.
17.
Yeah.
First miss in a while.
Yeah. And Kaitlyn gets another miss. That bag's going to go.
Yeah, that'll go at some point.
She is that good.
Yeah, she's really good. And she finds the center again. So, right now it looks like possibly
Yep.
Gotta wash.
no blood drawn there, an 8-on-4.
And she's throwing the Vipers that she refuses to wash.
She won't wash them?
No.
That's so silly. I didn't even know you could wash
Well,
them.
Yeah.
I think they used to be white.
Yeah, they did used to be white.
Yeah. Well, I think earlier wasn't Sebastian playing with some Luckies that used to be white as well. Or
Yeah.
They dirtied up just a little bit.
Well, Bracey's other set was my bags.
Yeah. They had a battle. Those two did.
That was a good game.
Yeah, they
Comes
sure
the
did.
AML.
Up. Oh!
Just caught the back.
boy.
She's okay with that.
Oh, and
And
off the
here comes
back.
another one.
Oh.
And now they're even.
Yeah.
Let's see if April shoots again.
Oh, she
yes.
does. Nice job. Nice shot. She looks over and goes, oh, she's still got another bag.
Heck yeah.
Damn it. And
Oh, and she pulls it to get 2. Man.
stupid extra bag.
This girl is 16 years old.
That's crazy.
16.
Afterward, April's going to say, how come she got to throw 5 bags and I only got to throw 4?
That's
What's
so
that all
loud.
about?
10-4.
10
Kaitlyn
on
Hamm.
4. She got that first game under her belt, 21-0 after 5 rounds. And before anybody knew what happened, here we are in game 2, 10 on 4. Kaitlyn Hamm, the higher seed. She comes in number 11 and 76. The spirit of 76, April Alvarez.
Yeah.
She's got a chance to come in there and sneak one in, and she's just going to butt it up against Kaitlyn's bag.
I first saw April Alvarez last year in the co-ed, and I was announcing with Boogie, and I told Boogie, this girl is good, and she has proved it this year at the Worlds. That's for sure.
I like seeing when you have a lower seed, make
Yeah,
it this
sure.
far. That's
Well, you're really going to love the doubles then,
what do we have
because
there?
Caleb and Isaac Hurd come in.
Oh,
and say,
what a backside airmail.
Nice shot there. Isaac and Caleb Hurt, the number 1 seed. Oh, there just wasn't enough oomph behind that. That's going to be was that a 4 spot?
more, yes, sir.
Against Gavin Kirk and Gary Bearpaul, a bit of an ad hoc, as we talked
Okay.
about, team that formed in Cedar Rapids out of necessity. They're coming in as the number 786. So
No.
There you go.
786.
Wow.
And went undefeated.
yes, they did.
That's crazy.
That's a great
They're
thing.
throwing lights out to get to that point
Yeah.
then. It's a lot of players to have to go to get to that point.
Absolutely. There was a lot of women in this tournament, too, and we're down to the final 2 right here with Kaitlyn Hamm already owning the first game. Let's see if she shoots another one here. No,
That's
she's
gonna
going to
go.
block.
Come in hard.
See if
Yeah.
April can push this all right up the middle.
Can she go hard enough straight through the center?
call.
She dropped one.
Just to wash.
She did get one.
Oh, she
Yeah.
dropped.
She
She dropped
did.
a bag.
Yep. Okay.
And a little.
My scoreboard's in the way of the bottom. I can't see the underneath. Oh, there it is. All right. Very good.
I got you with these great eyes I got.
Well, it's funny. Earlier when we started, I could see over it. I think my spine is compressed about 3 inches sitting in this chair. Nothing more comfortable than convention center chairs.
There you go.
God love Branson, but I'm bringing my own chair next time.
Absolutely.
I was going to say, Frank needs to spring for some nice, comfy office
Yeah, there
chairs
we
here,
go.
guys.
I'll tell you what.
On wheels.
If we had tried to put one more thing in that truck,
It wouldn't happen.
it would
Massagers.
have exploded. All right, 13 on 4. Kaitlyn Hamm trying to get business taken care of here and call herself the new ACO Women's Champion for season 17. But April Alvarez says not so fast. Drops a bag underneath. There's another blocker, so she's
get
going
this
to
with a airmail or a push from the side.
step out. I don't know. She's got a little bit of an alley there looking at those bags.
Oh, nice. Pick up a couple.
Nice little Motor City roller right there.
And April Alvarez says, I'm not going away this easy, young lady.
If you know anything about Detroit, there's no quit.
No, absolutely
quit.
not.
Unless you're the Lions.
They quit years ago.
They still in the league?
Yeah.
I apologize. I apologize, Detroit.
Yeah, we shouldn't talk about Detroit.
I'm from Cincinnati.
Well, I'm from Michigan,
yeah.
and I'd say the same
You
thing.
would
So.
Well, until recently, the Bengals were nothing to call home about.
Yeah, I seen the plaques down there in the front.
Well, there used to be a bumper sticker that said, "Go Reds," and take the Bengals with you. All right.
Two more.
April's going to pick up another couple more, and you can feel a little bit of the swell
Yeah.
starting to build from the fan bases of all of those that are in attendance here, and it just continues to grow and creep and move around center court. It's a living being here.
Yeah.
Well, it's good seeing what April's capable of doing.
Yeah,
like
it
I said,
is.
that first game went so fast. You really didn't have a chance, and she's really honed in on that hole and getting some points under her belt.
Yeah, that's a good saying there. That was absolutely not April Alvarez in that first game. She came out with nerves. Kaitlyn comes out throwing bags in the hole. Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, though, next time we see April Alvarez on center court, I'll bet she comes out to Motorhead.
There you
Good
go.
shot. Because she's got a stack. And
It's just another wash.
another wash, but I think she forced her to go ahead and take it, so nicely played there.
Yeah.
I noticed that Kaitlyn's not wearing the earbuds, so unless I can't see them under her hair, but no Morgan Wallen there in the earbuds.
Yeah, she usually has earbuds in, doesn't
She does, and I've asked her several times, and all she will say is, Morgan Wallen, Morgan Wallen. I've been trying to get Morgan Wallen to show up and play me a game of cornhole for this whole year.
Yeah. You know what? It wasn't so long ago where he probably would have, but then after the Saturday Night Live thing, well, that changed everything. All right, she's got an opportunity to really go after these hard, but and now she's really got that opportunity right
This
now.
could be a big round for April right here. If she can get a big push. Slick side. And it just bounces over the hole.
Wow. Oh, one more. April, one more.
Whoops. I don't think nobody's going to complain.
That's okay.
She's
That was
laughing about it.
a very late foot fault.
Kaitlyn's going for the airmail right here. I'm
Yeah.
telling you right now.
There's no question.
She's thinking.
Oh, my goodness. Up.
So she still picks up 1 point.
All right.
No, April has one underneath.
Yeah,
Kaitlyn
April
does.
got one to drop, so she picks up a couple. And now she's walking very slowly to
Yes.
the other end to make sure it's good to go. But God bless her. I love it.
She turned around and said, how many more bags you got, young lady?
I love it. Again, why did she get to throw 5 and only get 4? Maybe that explains a
There you
lot about
go.
what's going on around here.
Hey, but more importantly now, April has cut the lead to 13 to 10.
Yep, she has.
It took her a while to score, and then Kaitlyn moved out ahead, and now she's clawing her way back in.
Oh, that one's going to go off to the side for April.
But April seems every round to have one bag out of play now.
Well, we saw Tammy Williams do the same thing earlier. It seemed like and a lot of them that were out of play were she was pulling the Swiffer bag out and dusting the floor.
And both of her and Tiffany really struggled on
See if-
center court.
April's going to play it safe, or
She tries to block that bag right
Yep.
there. Yep.
look at those bags laying on top of each other.
That looks like a display at a cornhole bag store.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what we ended up with there right there, right? A pile of mess. There you go.
I can't call it a laundry basket because it wasn't all around the hole. So many great notes here to April, how proud everybody is to see her on center court. It's great. Kayla, Diane, I know she feels it. She can't read it, but we can certainly read it, and I know she feels it.
Well, she's got a great crowd out there, too.
She does.
Supporting
She
her.
does. it's building too. If you've noticed, I mean, it doesn't mean people are cheering against Kaitlyn, but there are people certainly looking at that.
She can take the lead here if she can finish up.
Underdog spot. Yep. All right. Oh,
There
she's
it
like,
is.
oh, here comes that 5th bag.
Yeah.
All right.
Picks up 4 and
Very
14
good.
to
All right.
13.
How about
Wow.
that? Well, I'm going to go back and find out. I forget who it was who made that comment.
Jamie.
Hang on. April's got the jitters, said Ryan Allred. Stay tuned.
Yeah, he
Good
called
call.
it, didn't he?
Good
Yep.
call.
Let's see if that affects Kaitlyn, though. All of a sudden, you're behind for the first time in the match. April's found
bag.
a groove. Yeah, and there's another one out of play.
Oh,
Just drips in there.
all right.
Well, we knew 21-0 wasn't a true
Yeah.
of what we were going to get.
All right. That was just almost a busted down and back.
Yeah.
Actually, 21-0 there. All right. Well,
2 more.
take a couple more.
Yeah, we got April now at 16.
Yeah,
Kaitlyn sitting
16.
at 13.
16 on 13. That's right.
And Kaitlyn really needs to regroup now. She's lost a big lead.
Yeah, she's had a few go off to the side of the board there.
Yeah, she's been having 1, maybe sometimes 2 out of play. April is found her groove.
Well, Kaitlyn says, I'm going to throw this out here and see if I can help you lose it.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw some boulders in
Yep.
in your canyon.
Oh, and just slid by the hole. That was a good bag, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
just tumbled in.
Nice bags, ladies.
Good stuff right there. And then here comes that 5th bag.
Yeah.
It just does.
Short.
Oh, how about that? It just feels like she's got an extra one. And how many times have we seen this? When we saw a little while ago. We finally saw our first match where it felt like people were taking advantage of opportunities instead of,
Yeah.
not taking advantage of those that were laid out for them. But we're kind of back to where we were. So
Yeah.
you know what? And you know what? Can I be honest with you? Does it feel like April's playing a little slower?
Yes, she has slowed down.
Yeah.
Kaitlyn Hamm came out with the first bag to start the whole match, and she started firing away, and April was following her right behind her.
Yeah, April's been right up the middle this whole time.
Well, I think, and you guys can tell me. There comes a point where all of a sudden you get here, and it's what you see. What you see is this big, and then this big, and then this big, and then smaller.
Yeah.
And finally, all you see is the board.
Yeah.
And it takes a minute to get there.
This could be 5 to tie the game up.
That's going to be tough.
And there it is.
And it is.
And this pro Kaitlyn Hamm crowd has reacted.
Yep, big momentum swing, and then it swung right back. So 18 on 18. It's a game to what, 3?
Yeah. Look at Linda
It
Olsen's
is.
over here. She is about to lose it. This is her protege.
These are her babies.
Yeah, these are her babies. Exactly right.
Yep.
Same thing when the boys were up here playing earlier.
Yeah. Heck yeah. She takes all the juniors and she coddles them, and she makes them her own.
Yep, she's done an amazing job too.
Yeah.
Amazing woman.
She's going to go in and just stuff it up there, hoping to knock hers loose and get it in the hole. And
Now she
She's
can make
got-
an airmail
she's
for
got
the game
one-
right here.
She's got one hanging in the
gonna
hole.
go
She's
up.
going to give it.
Oh, she misses
she
bad.
misses.
And that's going to be 19 to 18. Kaitlyn.
takes the risk.
Chris Clark steps in to
Does not get the
point
reward.
it out.
But you knew she had to take it. She had
Yes.
to try.
Absolutely.
She had to try to reset that scoreboard to zeros.
I think she had to be short there because she could have knocked one in and picked up one instead of giving up one. That was way long. Kaitlyn Hamm going to try to keep the pressure on right here.
Taking that first
Down the
bag
center.
back now.
That's okay. That bag's in play. Man, people on pins and needles right now.
Yep.
Look at that bag. Oh, and
April
Kaitlyn
keeps-
now just needs to finish.
Yeah, April keeps stacking
There it
them up.
is.
She did it again.
There it is. These people are going to erupt, Finn.
I'm surprised she didn't step out right there.
Oh, she left it a chance. April can step out and
She
go
does.
in here and
Gotta
keep
have
this
one
match
foot in.
going.
She's got one hanging in the hole. If she can follow that in.
Oh, and just short, and that's going to do it.
That's going to do it. We have a new women's champion. Kaitlyn Hamm, our number 11 seed in the women's division, is now going to be the World Women's Champion for Season 17, the American Cornhole Organization World Championships here in Branson, Missouri. A big hug for April Alvarez from anybody and everybody that's around. She threw a great second game there. I think she just didn't know what hit her there first off, but she really gathered it together and came back and put a good game together there against a very, very tough competitor, April Alvarez. We'll see her on center court many, many times.
Yes, she will be back. I can guarantee you that.
And look at the scene here at center court.
Aw.
Hey, the kiss cam's over there.
Look at the scene with Mike Schaefer. Mike Schaefer was proud of Kaitlyn Hamm right there.
Schaefer runs out. He's been playing since before a lot of these kids were born with the ACO, so he's watched them grow up and be a part of it. And it's so great to see him be able to be here to watch this come to fruition to this end. And so we will welcome Kaitlyn Hamm up here into the booth.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Are you tired of coming up here? Well, let's get you up on here with us and find out what's going through your head right now. That first game almost you didn't even know it happened, did you? Just bang 5 rounds, boom, done.
Yeah, it was quick, and then that second game, I think she finally got her nerves under control, and she caught fire and had me a little nervous. And
I'm gonna get that up a little tighter. You have the most sprightly voice I've ever not been able to hear. So, but yeah, she and then she seemed to slow down the pace just a little bit with you. You had a bag here or there that was kind of off or whatever, but at no point did I feel like you got in your own head like we've seen a lot of players do this week.
Yeah. I got in my head a little bit towards the end there because I was getting frustrated with myself because I couldn't capitalize whenever she missed, but I finally got it together and won.
You did get it together and won. And what was this again? This was a pretty big match, wasn't this?
Yeah, this was the women's world champion. You're the women's world champion, Kaitlyn.
How about that?
Feels great.
Yep. Well, I'll tell you what, I hope you guys, maybe you all need to go buy another suitcase for all the laundry you're taking home from this one, and you might have to rent a trailer for these trophies as well. But
you might have to fill my wallet up, too. You know that,
uh-oh. Dang. All right. So we were talking a little bit about when you step up against somebody. I don't know how often you've played April or know people who have played April. We were asking Tammy about that. When you walk up against somebody who, because you typically are playing the same handful of women players and a lot of times in co-ed as well. But when you come up against somebody maybe like April who you're not playing as often, what's that do to your head? Because we asked Tammy about that. She goes, sometimes that jersey will just kind of intimidate me a little bit.
Absolutely.
I mean, this one certainly does intimidate people, but what's that like?
I mean, I've never played her before, but I always play Amber,
Right.
Megan, Maddie. I played those same 3 people in the championship almost every time. And she was definitely new.
Hey, well, let me ask you a question. You actually lost to her to
Twice.
get in the loser's bracket. Yeah. And you made it all the way back. And I got to ask you about real quick. I want to go back one game when you were playing Maggie Geiger and you were down 18-3. What was your mindset? Because you just all of a sudden kicked it in and said, I'm not missing anymore.
My mindset was that I was going to win women's this weekend.
And here you are.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And it takes confidence like that.
Right.
Hey, my girl, Kaitlyn Hamm.
He's taking all the credit for you, by the way. I mean, honest to God, not today, not this week, since Tupelo and before. He's taking all the credit. Linda Oglesby had nothing to do with
Heck
this.
no. It's just me, wasn't it?
Well, I tell you what, congratulations, you and Josh. I know Josh picked out your entrance music.
He did.
Do you have any idea what that song is? No. You have no idea. Now, if you were to pick, who would it have been?
Probably more than one.
There we go.
I called it.
Yep, Phil called it again.
Well, I'll just tell you right now, that was a legend All right, you came out and performed like a legend to the music of a legend. Lemmy Kilmeister is his name. Motorhead is the band. The game, Triple H, WWE, it all came together. It was the perfect storm, and you weathered it, and you rocked it. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Good
This
job, Kaitlyn.
is our season 17 women's champion in the World Championships of Cornhole, season 17 for the ACO. We're going to take a little break. I'm going to go do some push-ups with my tongue or put some Bengay on it or something.
Yep.
And try to get this thing relaxed because we got a long way to go still with doubles and singles, and we're going to crown a king of Cornhole. Thank you and congratulations when we come back. Tammy, thanks for spending some
You're
time
welcome,
with
guys.
us
Had
all
a
week
great
long.
week with you all.
It was
so.
good stuff. And on behalf of Philip Barnett, the Mississippi Ninja, and the whole crew here, we'll be back in just a few. Make sure you stay tuned, though, because I do believe we're going to be streaming the entire awards presentation that's coming up on Whole Nation. They're going to be shooting this and streaming it, and we'll be back to center court for doubles. After all of that, we're going to go grab a cold one. We suggest you do the same and get a comfortable cushion. I am, as Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, will remind you to come back and see us here in just a moment in Branson, Missouri at the Hilton Branson Convention Center on the ACO Digital Network, and keep on pitching.